No, I didn't. Did I get deactivated from Uber? I was crying. Now I'm just pissed off. Now I'm like, what the hell is going on? Am I in like the Twilight Zone? Is this like the new normal? The new normal where I just lose all of the ability to make income. Is that what's going to start happening? Because I feel like that is the thing now. This is the new world. 2025 is like this whole new world of problems that we have. And a lot of people are losing their income. A lot of people are losing their jobs. They're like, I'm done applying for jobs. I'm leaving. I'm going to X, Y, and Z. I'm going to be going out of country. People are like, you should just leave. I can't even afford to drive or fly across the United States to get to a cheaper state at this point. I'm stuck in this tiny little town that I live in that has no work. Everybody is a mom and pop. There is one particular hospital that also has your doctor's office, and you also can get surgery there and have babies there. You see your specialist at the same hospital. It's one of those tiny towns, okay? And there's like 2 places that do caregiving in this entirety of this town. It's small. It's a baby town. We have all these little pocket towns around the center in which we live in, okay? Like we're in a pocket town. There's just not a lot of jobs here. People are getting laid off. They're not going to hire somebody else. It's just not happening. There are tons of people pounding the pavement every single day looking for jobs. So I've been very fortunate. I've been unbelievably fortunate that I have been able to do gig working as long as I have. I've been doing it for 6 years. I like my job. I have no problems with my job other than when it's slow or I have an app problem like I did today. And some of you guys are probably going to wonder, did she get deactivated from Uber? Is that what happened? Did she get deactivated? Because what the heck? So today I reused one of my husband Jordan's cups from getting sodies for $1 to make myself an iced coffee. Normal morning routine. Make breakfast for everybody, get in the shower, get my keys after getting all fixed up and dressed up, drive down to McDonald's, turn on DoorDash slower than dirt. Why I decided to pay off my credit card or put myself in this challenge to pay off my credit card during Memorial Day weekend, don't ask me. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so slow as dirt, go to turn on Uber to do Uber Eats. I still have the ability to do Uber and Uber Rideshare and Uber Eats at this point, and I'm like, we're gonna be golden. We have all of the apps, even though we may not be driving to the city to do Spark and Instacart and all the other things that I still have access to. Can't get on Uber Eats. Can't get on. They're like, okay, you need your registration, your driver's license, and all the different things. No, it didn't work out that way. I go in, put my information in, scan in my driver's license, and then I get to the make and model of the car. And I'm realizing something's not right. One thing is not quite like the other, right? And I'm like, I drive a Subaru Outback Legacy, putting that in. I get to the year. My car is too old to do Uber at all. Not even just driving, but the Eats part, the Uber Eats part. I can't even do that part. So I'm sitting there in the parking lot realizing DoorDash is slow as dirt. I have no possibilities of getting on Uber Eats. And I'm like, this is the second most biggest important app I have to make money. This is how I'm going to make my portion of the bread and butter for the summer until kiddos go do their end of summer stuff. So am I stuck with just DoorDash? If I want to dash out my door and not go to the city, I'm just stuck with DoorDash? Because DoorDash is slow. I know a lot of you guys who do DoorDash, like Markeisha Renee was mentioning it in her video. Should I just quit this because it's freaking slow? It's not my bread and butter. My bread and butter is that Uber Eats, the DoorDash, the Instacart, the Spark. That is it. I have to be doing all the things to be making money in 2025. But now I don't even have access to the things I need to make money. So that is frustrating to me. I'm sickened by it. Like, I'm not even in my car. I'm in give up mode. And I'm never in give up mode. I'm usually in the, oh, we can do it, besties. No. This is not we can do it, besties. This is like, am I going to survive this? Jordan's car is too old to be using it for most gig apps because it's an 01. Somebody might even suggest, well, use Jordan's income to help you pay off the debt. He needs to keep his income to help pay for the bills. I wanted to pay that card off. I wanted to. It's the last credit card. And now it's just not happening. And it's no one's fault. I'm not here to beg for money. I'm just telling you the situation. I mean, nothing has been quite right since we lost the 2020 Kia Sportage in the accident last December. Not only did I lose income from driving people, which is the best, most money-making gig work you could possibly do, is doing Uber and Lyft. But I now lost the ability to do anything with Uber altogether until I can figure out a different car. If I could get a 2015 or 14 and newer, I could get all of these things back and up and running again, but I'm not willing to get myself into extreme amount of debt to be able to do that. I don't want to go get a car payment. I don't want one. I don't need one. We're already getting closer to being to the end of the debt journey with the credit cards. And then I can move on to those last big personal debts, and then we can be done. We can be done with it. I'm not against car payments, but I can't do that right now. I can't roll the dice and see if it's gonna work. It's not throw it at the wall and see what sticks. If I could move out of here, I would. I'd love to move out of here. I'd love to move out of this little tiny town. I can't even rent an apartment. My eviction from 7 years ago, 8 years ago, still applies. I applied for an apartment in one of the cheapest states in the United States. And the guy was so sweet. He was like, I'm sorry, I have to deny you because you have an eviction. And it's not just a regular eviction where they slap it on your door and tell you, you got 72 hours. It's a court eviction. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck at least for the next year, possibly year and a half. And I can't even use my resources because my resources are starting to run out. I didn't even want to be in this situation. It is what it is. Accidents happen. Cars get totaled all the time. And unfortunately, it just had to be ours back in December. Like, I don't even blame my husband. It was an accident. I don't blame the guy with the trailer. It was an accident. So I'm taking a day for myself, taking a mental day, gonna do something with the kiddos and the husband before next week starts and his crazy long schedule starts, because he's gonna be the breadwinner to pay some of the bills, especially the bigger bills. And now I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. Also, I still have the $14 an hour job. I'm just now on call because they're a mom and pop. They hire their family and work their family so they don't have to pay me as much. Okay? So as always, you can only do what you can with what you got because it's all you have to work with, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers. Bye, guys.